Hey guys, Ben again from Zen Power Fitness, and today we're going to be doing back and shoulders. Again, this month is all about plyometric moves, so that's going to be our focus today. So first up, we've got jumping jack press with a med ball. Grab a med ball with whatever weight you see most fit, but you still want to stay challenged here. So all I'm going to do, with a slight bend of my legs, I'm going to perform the closest thing you can think of to a jumping jack without using your arms. Just bringing the med ball back and down, up and down to my chest, and kicking my legs out and then back in. Hey guys, next up we've got plyometric pull-ups, which are going to be supersetted with a plank hand step up. I'm using the step up here because I'm a little bit tall, but you can certainly use a box or whatever puts you right underneath the pull-up thing. You basically want to be just high enough so that with a little bit of a jump, you can pull yourself up and do the full chin up. Okay, but you don't want to be so high that you're already right here. So you want to give yourself enough of a challenge that you're putting the weight into your arms, but not so much that you can't do the pull-up. So it's going to look something like this. And we're going to failure, guys. So for me, even this is going to be a little bit better. The more you jump, the easier the exercise is going to be. As far as the plank hand step-ups, I'm getting into a high plank position or a push-up position, and I'm just one hand at a time, moving my hands up and down off the stepper. And you can reverse the order if you want, but you just want to keep moving. Guys, next up we've got the explosive landmine press. These are going to be pretty basic. Into a nice half squat position here. I'm going to use my legs and my upper body to drive the weight up in the most dynamic and quick way as possible, without overextending my elbows, that is. So I'm engaging my legs, just like in the jumping jacks, but I'm also using my arms. So this is a full body movement. Guys, next up we've got push up to stand here, and I'll give you a modification as well. So the first one is just like this, from a high plank or a push-up position. I'm just going to hop my feet up into a standing position. And then back down to start. And the modification for this is I'm going to keep my body low and step legs up and back down one at a time. Next up, guys, we've got explosive pen lay rows. Pen lay rows are basically just a fancy way of saying a bent over row, but in a very explosive manner, where the emphasis is on the upward movement or the contraction of the muscle. So into a slightly wider than shoulder width apart and hands about as wide, I'll come into this half squat position, bring the weight up, and I'm going to explosively take it up to my chest and then drop it back down without using the muscle on the way down. Remember guys, just use whatever weight works best for you on this. But the idea here is that you want it to be very explosive. It's not slow, okay? I'm not controlling it on the way down either. And last up today, we've got explosive upright rows. Just like the pen lay rows, you could use these with a barbell, but I'm gonna use a kettlebell instead. The idea here is to be explosive on the way up and not control it on the way down.